At E3 2017, we saw a cinematic trailer from Ubisoft featuring a trash-talking Cockney chimp with a jetpack. First off, if that's not enough to hype you on a game, then you're dead inside.
I hate the fuck.
Secondly, the game is called Beyond Good and Evil 2, and most people heard that and thought, wait, there was a Beyond Good and Evil 1? The cult classic adventure game of over 15 years ago is finally getting a sequel, and for those of you who are not schooled in the world of Hillis, here's everything you need to know about Beyond Good and Evil to get ready for Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Here on Hillis, war has once again reared its ugly head, striking the civilian population. Luckily, our elite forces have once again arrived in the nick of time.
So before I go any further, I'm going to spell out the fact that this video contains spoilers for Beyond Good and Evil. Got it? Okay. In the first game, you play as Jade, but she goes by many other names.
Shawnee.
Miss Iris.
Whatever you call her, she's a spunky, staff-wielding reporter who also fosters orphans. She and her uncle Pey'j own a lighthouse that is one day attacked by the Doms, a parasitic race that has been threatening the world of Hillis for a long time. Hillis is mostly protected by the Alpha sections, but for Pey'j, Jade, and anyone outside the city, they kinda have to deal with it themselves.
Keep doing nothing, and next time, there'll be nothing left here to save!
Regardless of the Alpha section's militaristic protection, people are still disappearing, and not everyone is living the greatest life despite what is said by the floating propaganda. Through a secret group of rebel journalists named Iris, Jade is able to uncover the Alpha sections are actually working for the Doms, and that they are kidnapping Hillians and sending them to the moon to have their life drained from them.
We've sucked them dry of all their fluids so that we could live longer.
In this investigation, Pey'j is captured, and Jade and her new companion Double H have to follow the trail of human trafficking to rescue their pig hybrid friend. You learn more about Pey'j and Jade's relationship, including the fact that her parents left her with Pey'j because of trouble with the law, and that Pey'j is actually an Irish contact codenamed the Chief.
Your uncle? Our chief?
Once Jade finally makes it to the moon, rescues Pey'j, and broadcasts to the world the truth about the Alpha sections, she goes off to fight the leader of the Doms, a crazy space tentacle referred to as the High Priest. This final boss reveals to Jade that Pey'j has been lying to her about her origins and that she is part of the High Priest's power and the whole reason that Hillis has been under attack. With the help of Double H and Pey'j, she is able to resist the High Priest and defeat him, as well as revive all the captured Hillians with her newfound power. The final end credits scene reveals that Pey'j's time in captivity by a parasitic race may have had some adverse effects. Got all that? Confused about what this has to do with this? Here's where all that comes into play. In the 2017 trailer, we saw a whole new cast of characters and little tie to the world of the first game. But in the 2018 E3 cinematic trailer, we see Pey'j as a chef on board a pirate ship with the same crew from the first trailer. In 2017, we were told that the game would be a prequel, but that may be a bluff to prep for the reveal of
Jade.
That's right. Jade and Pey'j are both here in Beyond Good and Evil 2, along with some other familiar faces. Those figures flanking Jade, you see a resemblance? Those are Alpha sections. And that big space pincer thing, that could be a big bad Dom's parasite like the High Priest. Clearly, they are trying to tease a storyline that Jade has fulfilled her destiny, become part of the Dom's army, and is about to skewer up some pork.
Well, I have no idea what you mean.
In my mind, this is another fake out, or if not, it's something that's going to be resolved very early on. The game is more of an open world than the first, and it seems to be built around growing your motley hybrid pirate crew. You're not likely to be playing as Jade, but her appearance is probably the catalyst that takes this band of bounty-grabbing ne'er-do-wells to the front lines of the war with the Doms for the fate of the universe. But what do you think? Is Jade truly evil? Will we see some more familiar faces like Double H, Han, and Secundo? What happened to Pey'j's Doms infection? Leave a comment below with your thoughts, but also like, share, and subscribe to get the conversation going. I'm Joey Rassool with Collider Games, and I'll catch you later, Space Monkeys.
All right, boys, that's a wrap. Pack it up.